Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Wizard of Legend. On today's randomizer run, we've got Kali's Flower, still don't know how to say that in English, for our relics. So hey, look at that, I've got a revival mechanism without even doing anything. As our basic, we've got our Frost Daggers, we've got the Chaos Dash, we've got the Fury Crown as our right click, and then we've got the, what was it called? The Spiraling Typhoon is our Q. Seems okay, I think, overall. From first impressions, damage-wise, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to deal well with the basic Arcana, of course, as always, when it's just a very narrow and unidirectional basic Arcana. I do like my 360-degree hits, but, well, you can't get them. Oh boy. You can't get them all. But apparently my reflexes are doing an okay job right now, at least. Oh boy. Hello. Would you just please, would you like to stop about talk about how I like to kill you all? There we go. Why would I dash out of those hits? Well, the easy answer is I was worried I was gonna get hit. The actual fact is that I probably just got too scared, and I should have seen that there was no danger of me getting hit there, and we could have just killed him. But well, you live and learn. Well, I'm not sure I'm really learning here anything right now, but let's at least pretend that I am. Maybe the effect is gonna set it at some point. I'm not gonna give up hope here. Nope. Really? Well. Let's use the knockback of this to our advantage, though. If we get the chance, we want to go back into the middle and then over to the left side here. So, in this case, actually works. See, and there we go. Lovely. I'm amazed I didn't get hit. So our rope is, I believe, more HP as well as defense. No, it's not defense. It's something else. It might be evade chance or something like that. Either way, we get more HP, which is the effect that we can see, and the other one is just, as always, I cannot remember. Because you only always ever see them at the beginning of the run, and since I always change my robe per run, well, depending on what the randomizer gives out, basically. But you guys know what I mean. I dashed straight up. I disagree with that, but apparently I didn't, so what do I know? Let's see, is there another fight down here? Hope so. There it is. Nope, we've got... Oh, come on. I'm not gonna run into that trap now. See, now that I was trying to be more confident with the assumption that I'm not gonna get hit, but I know why I'm dashing too much instead of too little, usually, because I end up getting hit too much. Yeah, let's get the upgraded version. Gives us some range on the last shot as well, which is awesome. Let's check the basic ones actually as well. Meh, don't think so. Nothing that we really need desperately or anything. We got our shop here. I'd like the Cartographer's Quill. Yes, I'm just gonna go pick that up. The Sleepy Thunderstone, if we can afford it. So this increases our damage for every for map for how much map we've revealed overall. First, and there we go. Let's try to kill all the pots. Well, you don't really kill them per se. Also, the Merchant's card could be good though, because it increases our damage for every relic that we have, which right now isn't much yet, but assuming we can make it far, it's gonna become useful later on. At least, well, it's already useful, of course, but it's gonna become more and more useful the longer we survive and the more relics we can buy. But right now, it's a hypothetical scenario in either case, since I do not have enough gold to get anything here anyways. Here we get a Grand Summoner. I was hoping this was going to work out. As we've all seen, it didn't. Oh boy. Okay, all good. Can we get him without... Could there be a few less of you, please? Also, yeah, this is horrible. I'm just going to do this. for a moment here. And did not work. I'm just not getting the stun against him because I'm really, really bad, apparently. And I always screw up the timing. Because I'm just too far away when he's actually vulnerable, because I always dash out of the way when they charge. And now we end up getting hit as well, so yay me. I do not have enough gold to buy either of the two relics, so we're just gonna move on here. We get Freya first, not Freya first, we get Zeal first, Freya second, Atlas last. That is okay. I don't like Atlas as the third one either. I tend to struggle against him from time to time, but let's make it that far to begin with. So, I'd love this. I'm actually going to pay attention to, I think it's the last one or the middle one. I've got no clue. I'm just going to pick something. Okay, we get the Volt Pinball. Well, it's fine. I would have liked the Dragon Blast, especially the enhanced version is just awesome. But this is not bad either. We've got a lot of knockback on this one right now, pretty much. With all of this, could we just not, please? Really? Could we not? I was just saying, ooh. Yes, I'm gonna do that. We lose max HP, that's scary, obviously, but I like the ability to heal. And right now, I value that more. See, that's where the Volt Pinball could be good. It's unfortunately quite unpredictable where they're going to go. Also, this was a complete waste and I should have just used it here. With where they're going to go, I mean where they're going to get knocked back to. So we might still end up getting into a bad position if they get knocked behind us and then start hitting us, for example. Come on, please. Thank you very much. But now, as long as I don't take too much damage, we do have an active way of regenerating HP out of just killing stuff. How much does it actually give us, by the way? We're at 299 right now. With the amount of... Guys, okay, it's 3. It was in that case, I believe. Plaguing Sprite could be good. I don't remember what the other ones do here. Right now. Let's see, yeah, we want to keep at least the one fire one away, or at least we want to stay away from him while we're at this. Come on, please die, thank you. I should have just hit him, I'm not sure why I tried to just rely on the relic there, or not on the relic, on the Volt Pinball. But what are we going to buy there? Should I buy something... just blind again and hope for the best, or not? We'll have to wait and see what our relic shop, not our relic, our Arcana shop gives us first, because we might need our gold there. Overall, thank you so much. Oh boy. Yep. Why am I not following the thing I just said? When they've got their fire active, I don't want to be near them at all. But that's not gonna hit anything, obviously. We do need to be careful with this sometimes, because if we just hit one there and we push one over to the side, that's when things get dangerous. That's what I was trying to get at when I say the Volt Pinball could cause us trouble. It looked like it almost happened there, more or less. So let's try to not get hit, shall we? First shot, and there we go. See, I can avoid taking damage. I mean, it wasn't a big deal there, but let me feel good, goddammit. I mean, nobody of you is probably denying me that, but I mean, what do I know? You might just be screaming at the screen for what I know. So you're connecting back to here. We still haven't found our item shop, so yeah, it's probably down there. We do want the map exploration though, so we still do all of this. We might have to get that small little nook there as well to get the 100% for the increased for most of the increased damage for all. I just can't think of the right way to say that without sounding weird right now. We do not want the dash. I actually think Fuel Berserk could be awesome, but isn't it just melee? No, I think it always works. Yeah, that speeds up basic Arcana. So that's already our speed. Now that's our speed. And that's awesome. So I'm all for that. Okay, he's right there. So we're still gonna kill this guy first. I can actually dash away from him while that's happening. That's cool. Oh boy. Let's see about this. There we go. So we've got a good setup here for a start. We're obviously going to pick up the unicorn tail, no questions asked. And on this, I am just going to take Yuffie's shawl, which does increase our armor, nothing else. Okay. I didn't remember what it does, but I was just sure that it was going to be a more basic one that's going to give us some sort of useful one. Meaning effect, obviously. And it ended up being exactly that, so I'm okay with that pickup. It's probably not that much armor, but every little bit counts. So I'm not complaining. 1, 2, and 3. Get in there and just wreck her. Okay, she's back. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1. I was so tempted to stay in there, but I didn't dare, and it was probably for the best. Please stop. Nice. We actually avoided getting hit there. I usually cannot do that. I get hit at least once out of that, but we made it. So pretty proud of myself. We get the vines. Cultivate a row of entwining vines that roots foes. This, I need to be careful with this because it's counterproductive to our knockback that we have right now. But it does make the Volt Pinball a little bit more controllable, obviously. But it does mean that if I use my basic Arcana, since we always move forward using it and we root them, we put ourselves right next to them. And we're going to put us through them, so they might hit us from behind. And that's where things get problematic. So I need to be very, very careful with how I use that skill. See, this is where it works, because now we can bring some control in there. I just need to be careful with how and when I use it. I do like the idea of the Mercury Sandal, since it's going to increase our movement speed. Outside of that, not really anything in the shop that interests me too much, but we might just want to save our gold as well. And there could still be gold to be spent on Arcana overall. There we go. Yeah, if we can just play the control game there, that works fine for me. Yeah, this is just annoying though. At least the pinball do enough. I hate these guys especially with that particular movement, and with the basic Arcana I need to get in so close, and I always get hit in the rotation because I apparently cannot figure out how to evade that. Boy, could you stop with that, please? Thank you so much. There we go, and we even got some health down there. Where did that come from? Did that guy didn't we kill him over here? Why was there health over there? Or did we destroy something there that ended up dropping health? That might be it. Here. Down again a bit. Yeah, set all of this just up. And if they... Oh boy, what? Really? If they end up running in the vines, I think they might get... And they might end up getting entangled as well, which is a good defensive way of using it, I think. But it might not always be true. But yeah. It doesn't really matter if we just zip past them. I guess. So. Unicorn, unicorn. All we need is the Equestria cap and then we're all set. Don't we? Oh, really? Really? I was just a little bit short there. And does that annoying thing have to exist? Okay, when they die it despawns. That's good. Much better at least. So once again, not gonna risk anything against the blobs. They might end up hitting us because we're very, very narrow with our basic hit here. So if one of them, after splitting up, ends up beside me, could have hit me. And I'm not really into that. Thank you. Can we? Yeah, we can just push them into oblivion. There we go. Max Sphere. The defensive choice again. Every projectile that they shoot at us gets in. It orbits around us, I believe. I like it, but I'm not sure I like it enough. We could take that instead of the vines, basically, because I'm not gonna switch it against our against the burning the field berserk. That one's just too good. And I am more than okay picking the Alchemist's Stone. Yeah. We are at 999 Chaos Gems anyway, so that's just, in this case, it actually, once as always, is just a net gain for us. There's no negative in there. Let's do this. Your signature takes longer to charge, but it can now be used twice on a single charge. Could be okay, but I'm not sure how much we're gonna get out of that, since it already took a while to get that activated. We get the Grand Summoner right now. Let's see about that. Okay, we got him stunned for the start. I'm taking way too much damage here though right now, because I didn't pay enough attention to his ads right now. Okay, we've got it twice now. We need to remember that. See, that's just awesome though. If we can work with that, it's extremely strong. We're back up to 292. Do I want to buy anything else here? We've got 225. We're at 2-1. Nope. Let's save the gold. We're gonna get a lot more gold now, which is good, and especially if we need to buy some health as well later on. But for now, I'd rather have too much gold. Maybe we can... A Dagger of Midas would be a good pickup now. Would be a very lucky pickup. Obviously. But I mean, that could happen. And I need to remember the knockback of these. Nope. It's okay, but I'm not interested in actually using it. If we get the updated version, maybe. Oh, hi. What are you trying to do? Well, nothing anymore. It's fine. You're all gonna end up dying. Me as well, possibly? Well, we're all gonna die sometime, but that got depressing. Let's... No, I'm never gonna die. We're... I don't know. We're gonna live forever. Exactly. Down, 2 down. Not 3 down, though. And there we go. So the good thing is if they're entangled, apparently they're, at least for the beginning, I'm not sure if the entire duration, they're stunned, which is useful. You broke. Thank you. Not literally, but figuratively. There's nothing here. This is just gonna wear off. Nope. We are gonna pick up the Igniting Sprite, though we don't have one yet. We've got more than enough gold to afford that already, and that's reason enough for me to just invest in that. There we go. So what are we missing? I'm not sure we're missing anything. I think we already have basically all the tools that we need. I'd obviously like better version of our Arcana, so the enhanced Field Berserk could be awesome. That's actually the only one that we're missing. Ooh. Pretty good. Oh, hi, Rogue. What are you doing there? Why are you hiding behind the guy with the big stone? Are you worried you're gonna be too obvious? Well, just showing up out of the blue doesn't make you any less conspicuous, I guess. Ooh, we got ourselves a Pinata. That could be good, and it's also just gonna die, like, instantly. What is it gonna drop, though? Tectonic Drill, do like, but we're not gonna use it. I tend to struggle using that, and I like the combination that we have right now. I usually end up being too aggressive with it and getting hit, because it's a very aggressive Arcana to begin with. It just moves you forward so far with all the knockback that we have. It's awesome. The main issue is that I end up putting myself into pits half the time, and that's when it stops being worth it. I should use it more because so that I can actually get used to it at some point. Obviously, oh boy, yep. Not sure I could have evaded that in any way. I probably should have just tried to stay calm and run around them before they actually move. That could have worked, but my brain was just, oh, dash! But yeah. That's why that room is designed the way it is, because it just leads to you falling into a pit half the time if you make just the wrong snap decision there. Need to be a bit careful that I don't get frozen. I don't really want to fight inside the room if we can avoid it, please. Could you just come out of there? Thank you so much. So, need to be careful. There's a lot of rogues here. Need to be careful, instantly gets hit. That's what I mean by being careful, obviously. But once again, at least for now, I'm happy about the Vampire's Fangs. Our max HP does suffer, obviously. We lost 220 there, but ultimately we've got an active way of healing, which is something I still very much am in need of. So I'm just being realistic, I think, when I say it's overall probably better that we have it this way than if we had more HP to begin with. And there's another one, and you're dead. Okay, we could pick up a Tracer Barrage. Once again, no. Do we want to buy anything, though? Not really, do we, still? We already are at 473 gold, but we only have room for 4 more relics, so we should be a little bit more selective in what we do. Nothing we want to buy here. We could have gotten the Shark yet again, though, which is kind of ridiculous. It's the third run in a row. Well, not ridiculous, but it's just interesting to see, maybe, at least for me, because it's 3 runs in a row that one showed up. So is there a way for me to hit her right away? I don't think so. So we're just gonna right click. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. One, and the 2, and the 3. That was an easy one. What's the last one for you? Oh, boys, those again. Let's see about that again. And I completely whiffed. That was so bad. I missed her so much. Oh, hi. That one's no problem. Obviously. So there we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my time. There's no need for me to rush this, especially against Freya. We are looking extremely solid. And she's just gonna die now. There we go. So we didn't take damage. She's dead. That's the desired outcome, isn't it? I love it when it makes sense. Well, technically. The Aegis charge is kinda cool, though. It's also a safe charge, I believe, because once the shield forms, it should block projectiles, I believe, but I still think we're gonna stick with the Embracing Vines right now. But I take that one over the Tectonic Drill. If we end up getting, or if we end up losing Lakana, for example, if we find the long-term study woman, I'm not sure I'm gonna actually donate something to her at this point anymore, but it could happen, so who knows. Need to be careful about the earth, guys, though. Poison and vines is where they thrive, and I do not like that. So we need to be at least somewhat careful there. And that shield that they do, obviously. Come on, really, really, really. That's how that's gonna go, huh? See, that's what one frickin' fight. I'm not gonna die here. I am not going to. I might actually be dead. Why? Why does that happen? Why does that keep happening? What do I do wrong? Am I just not allowed to use any sort of projectile? Why these guys have their shield on? I need to look back at what exactly came there. I know that they rooted me, which caused me to take some damage, but They hit me so many times, and I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Why is this happening still? I need to learn out of those mistakes more. So I'm gonna watch that back and see what exactly where exactly I screwed up there overall. So hopefully I can learn something from this, and hopefully you guys learn something from this as well. Namely, right now that I'm improving very slowly, if at all. Either way, I hope you still enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you wanna hopefully maybe win another one in the near future, just come back, please. Pretty please. Bye, guys.